Covalent compounds are two or more non-metal atoms bond by sharing valence electrons, also known as molecular compounds. Metals are never involved in covalent compounds. So as you can see, here's an example. H2O. H is hydrogen, O is oxygen, and they both are nonmetals. The 2 is a subscript that is the amount of atoms needed to form the compound. To name the compounds, you need prefixes. So here you can see the number of atoms in compounds and the prefix. So 1 is mono, 2 is di, 3 is tri, 4 is tetra, 5 is penta, and so on. One example is Se7P5. As you can see in the periodic table, Se is selenium and is a nonmetal, and P is phosphorus and is also a nonmetal. As you can see in the compound, selenium has 7 amount of atoms. So if you put the name of the formula, it will be heptaselenium. And phosphorus has 5 amount of atoms, so it will be pentaphosphide. It should always finish in "ide". Now we're going to show you how to distinguish between ionic compounds and covalent compounds. First, you have to count the uppercase letters. They need to be 3 or more. Here's an example. Potassium permanganate. So as you can see, it has 3 uppercase letters, and that means that it is an ionic compound. Next, you need to check for subscripts. It needs to have more than 4 to be a covalent compound. So here's an example. Bromine 4 chloride 2. So as you can see, bromine has 4, so it is a covalent. Finally, you need to check for metals, and if it has a metal, it will be ionic compound. So here's an example. Calcium with dihydroxide. As you can see in the table, calcium is a metal, so it will be ionic compound.